allow me to dig big parts of dirt and rock. And basically get a hold of anything that can make my magic more powerful. Only got a few spells right now. And barely any mana to cast more than a couple depending on the spell. Okay. I don't know what time it is. I think late afternoon by the sun's positioning. Okie dokie. Okay. This is fine. Yep, this is... Okay, what I can do for temporarily is... See? Pickaxe zombie. Ooh. And if he can't find a way to me, he'll dig a way to me. We are playing with mob griefing off, but they can still dig. And the reason why we were playing with mob griefing on originally, as it was intended to be played with, but there's creepers capable of shooting themselves forward like a rocket. And, nope. In our first attempt at this world, because we decided we needed to add some mods to add more variation and structures, because the surface world had, like, nothing for us to explore. So we, added some structures. And in the previous world, we were at a witch village like this one from the Hexery mod. But it was down a very steep slope, so most of these platforms were just super high off the ground. And despite being like in one place like 50 blocks high, a creeper shot from the ground level to us and destroyed part of the bridge from below, and by the time we knew what was happening, it was too late. The damage was done. Creepers in this mod pack can also blow up through walls, so if you're somehow... Let's say I'm right here and I didn't know that there was a cave below, the creeper can walk underneath me and still blow up. So, after weighing our options and seeing how unfair it was to just have creepers constantly blowing up fucking everywhere, we turned off mob griefing. I don't know what the person who made the mod pack was really thinking when they designed it like that, but... I'm sure they did what they thought would be best. But no. Because if an elevated base isn't good enough, then that means you would need a base walled in, like below your floor, obsidian, and walls around your base with obsidian. And that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Give them a way to travel back up, but just 2 blocks. Want them to take their time. We'll leave that side like that. Because if they choose to go this way, it's an even longer path. Okay. So hopefully we can funnel them in here, create some sort of bamboo spike trap here, so they keep taking fall damage and spike damage and hurt themselves, while I use my magic to whittle the others away. Right here is pretty low to the ground as well, so I gave this a trapdoor in case I want to funnel them in the other direction. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Honestly, that's way more high off the ground. Would have been probably better to build a house on top of this, but I didn't want to mess up this really pretty garden. Or And as for my house, I will probably find that spell and just dig out the roof of that cave so it's just that drop underneath the house. I'll replace the missing things with cobblestone for now until I can get more of that wood. Okay. The only thing you would have missed from this playthrough was us finding this base. We just basically did the tutorial stage of the mod pack and the quest book. We're at the point where nights are actually going to progress and things get worse, so you don't have to see the setup period. Now, assuming I can avoid any copyright or problems, I will be uploading this to YouTube. But I'm not big on editing anything, really. So, raw footage is what you'll see on this channel until I decide I actually want to edit down smaller things. We'll see. I know Minecraft doesn't seemingly do too well on Switch, even the horror stuff, but horror Minecraft is pretty big on YouTube, so might as well post my VOD there. Use my YouTube as a VOD archive for my favorite streams. So if a stream goes particularly well or I'm trying to make a series, I'll put it on YouTube. Otherwise, it'll just be lost after a few weeks. Alright. And for those who's wondering, the name of it will probably be in the description if I remember. But this mod pack is called Fear Nightfall Remains of Chaos. But we've added a few mods to it. There's already magic and hexery and stuff, but I decided to add iron spell books to it because it's just fun to play with magic and different types of magic. And we've added things like when dungeons arise, explorify, towns and towers, just things to give us more dungeons and stuff to find around, more reasons to go underground, more reasons to get caught up in this mess. Alright, well, we'll throw it all away. Oh yeah, one more thing. We have the sanity mod. Though I disabled the brain so I can't see my sanity level. I just have to suffer the consequences of it going down. Okay, first things first. Let's check out the cave under the house to see if there's any like loose iron that we can steal. Or coal. Also, if you see me unintentionally moving my left controller, I'm not touching the thumbstick. I've got stick drift. So, to fight it, I do have the unlimited version of the teleport turned on. Because, not fun. And the reason why is because this mod pack normally has auto walking up blocks, but I have it disabled because sometimes when I'm next to a fence, I'll walk up a part of the fence that's a block and just die to fall damage or something. So I'm having to manually jump. So when I see big hills, I'm not going to spam my jump button on my VR controller and ruin the other one. I'm going to just teleport to the top of the hill. Did I hear something? Probably not. I'll come back to that. I hit a chair. Okay, I can't be doing that, I guess. Okay. Spooky. That's a skeleton. Okay, what spells do we have to deal with this? Do I do? Oh, there's a gap. I see. You wanna join your friends? Thanks. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, shit. Okay, we're fine. Sanity mod, taking damage, being in the dark, not eating. There's so many factors that... Well, aren't you just a fucking weird looking spider? I don't think so, pal. I don't know why that one looks weird. Okay, yep. Fuck, yeah, I don't have the mana. They're gonna make me fight tooth and nail for this coal. What is this? Lead? Okay. What is this anyways? Spinel? Is it pronounced? Okay. And missed. I don't like you. Why you look? Why you? Ooh! Don't jump at me like that. Fucking hell! I don't know how much longer we can stay in this cave before our sanity starts making things get bad. We need to gather. Ah, amazing pickaxe. Amazing pickaxe.